Well, good morning. It's 9 a.m. on this April 16th, and this is 7 News Now, the quickest way to get the news that you need. And Jacob Durham is joining us right now to give us the forecast we need, because we saw some raindrops this morning. So any possibility that's coming back?
Yeah, we may see a couple of showers out there. We have a couple of those right now across Beauregard Parish. But for the most part, if you look in Jeff Davis, Jennings has been sunny all morning long. It's kind of crazy to see the different types of climates we have out there right now, because it's cloudy, gloomy there in DeRidder, where we had some fog. It's kind of mostly cloudy here on the South Lake Charles Skycam. Dark clouds. Looks like it could rain about just any time. And then we got a lot of sunshine there in Jennings. Current temperatures, though, are sitting at 72 in Oakdale, 78 in Lake Charles, 72 in DeQuincy, 71 in DeRidder. So the pocket of cooler air is certainly north of Interstate 10 this morning. And that's where we'll kind of watch for the opportunity for some of that cloud cover, maybe a stray shower through the next hour to hour and a half. Temperatures across the deep south, those on the warmer note, back into the low to mid 70s out there. There's your showers and downpours we're watching, predominantly over portions of Beauregard Parish, kind of paralleling Highway 171 there, and now a new shower that is developing just to the north and east of DeRidder across southern Vernon. Winds today still the big factor, 20 to 25 miles per hour at times. They'll subside a little bit as we head through the overnight hours. They'll pick back up into our Friday, but as for rain chances today, they're actually going down through the afternoon and evening, increasing across the eastern half of the state. But temperatures here, that's the big story, back into the mid to upper 80s out there. Could be one of the warmest days we've seen so far this year, but temperatures will eventually cool as we head through the overnight hours. Still, all eyes are set on a cold front moving in this weekend. Join me coming up on First Alert Weather Extra at 10 a.m. We're going to break down the latest details and how it could impact your outdoor plans this weekend at 10 a.m.
The Westlake Police Department is asking for your help to identify a suspect accused of trying to sexually assault a woman in plain sight. It happened around 11:30 p.m. on April 10th, where investigators say that this man approached a woman at a business on Sampson Street, tried to assault her, then escaped. The suspect is described as a man in his late 30s with a heavyset build, and anyone with information is asked to call the number on your screen. An assault man is facing serious charges this morning after a late-night standoff with police. Officers say officers were called to an apartment on Maplewood Drive Tuesday night after reports of gunfire. Negotiators say that they spent more than 2 hours talking with the suspect, identified as Christopher Jenkins, before he walked out and surrendered just after 1 a.m. Police say that they found 8 guns inside his apartment, where 7 of them were reported stolen, and charges are pending, but no injuries were reported. And the investigation continues into a deadly crash in Lake Charles that happened earlier this week. Police say that 62-year-old Bobby Duncan's vehicle struck 2 pedestrians on North Coast Boulevard on Tuesday night. One victim, 57-year-old Raymond Hippolyte of Lake Charles, died at the scene, and the other victim was hospitalized. And Duncan is charged with DWI second offense and drug possession, and police say the investigation continues and more charges may be added. And state police are investigating a deadly head-on collision in Hackberry. It happened yesterday morning on Highway 27, and so far, troopers have not released any details about what happened. When we get them, we'll make sure to pass along those details on air and online at KPLCTV.com. And Louisiana election officials say that some voters are confused over the upcoming closed party primaries. You will only be able to vote for candidates within the party you are registered for on May 16th. And if you're registered no party, you can vote on either one, but not both. The Orleans Parish Registrar says that there has been some confusion about no party voters who plan to vote by mail.
The no party by mail voters received a declaration page in February to select their party, and they're thinking that they should have received 3 ballots to choose from. That's not how that worked. You're going to declare first, and then you'll receive your ballot.
Voters listed as inactive can still vote. You can visit an early voting site or your assigned polling place to confirm your address, and early voting is May 2nd through the 9th, and the last day to request an absentee ballot is May 12th. And a lock of hair is at the center of a double homicide trial going on this week in Calcasieu District Court. Antonio Hadnot is accused of shooting and killing 2 men in Lake Charles back in 2021 in an alleged drug deal gone wrong. Yesterday, the jury got to hear the case, and prosecutors point to a dreadlock, shell casings, text messages, and video as evidence tying the suspect to the scene. And the defense says the case is full of holes and claims that the dreadlock was planted to frame Hadnot, although the defense acknowledged that the hair was indeed Hadnot's. And Devin Cruz will be back in the courtroom today to bring you more information. And the city of Lake Charles is taking another look at how it celebrates Mardi Gras. This comes after multiple shootings on Mardi Gras night just a few months ago. And according to Mardi Gras Southwest President Scott O'Kelly, there will be some aesthetic changes in terms of floats and lighting, but the main changes will be the timing of the parades. And now the only day where changes are really set to take place is on Fat Tuesday, with each parade moving about 2 hours earlier in the day. And the second line stroll will start at 11 a.m. and the Jeeps parade at noon, the Mardi Gras parade at 1 p.m. and the Crew of Crews parade starting at 3 p.m. Now, most of this comes after what happened this past Mardi Gras when there were multiple gun-related arrests and 3 shootings, where 2 of those on the parade route, where Mayor Simeon says that the goal is to get more in line with the parade times of other cities across the state and make Mardi Gras in Lake Charles as safe as possible. As the need for EMTs continues to grow, the Calcasieu Parish School Board is giving their EMR and EMT students an opportunity to experience the importance of first responders firsthand today. It'll be held on the field behind the Sulphur High School 9th grade campus, and there will be an increase in emergency vehicles on site as well as emergency helicopter landing on the campus. So do not be alarmed. It's just a drill. And the Southwest Louisiana Special Olympic Games are set to be held in Lake Charles today, and they're kicking off in just a little bit. It's an opportunity for the athletes from the 5-parish area with special needs to come out and compete for awards and get cheered on by their friends and family. And this year's event is being held at the McNeese track. The opening ceremony is kicking off in just a little bit. And if you get a chance today, make sure to stop by and cheer on these athletes who have been working hard all year getting ready for this event. And if you're watching this live stream on your app or online, don't forget you can download 7 News straight to your Roku or smart TV. Thank you so much for joining us. And now we'll send you back to Local News Live.